at this property at Marriott.
Super, thank you very much, Ari. And having just come back from Cancun and seeing the property, it is incredible. So definitely keep listening to hear more from Ari in a little while. Just before we hop over to the Mexico, Cancun Riviera, Mexico, we're going to move over to the Maldives. Emma, would you like to introduce yourself and go straight into your presentation?
Yeah, of course. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining today. So my name's Emma and I work for Bespoke Earth in the UK, and we represent Atmosphere Hotels and Resorts. And within the Atmosphere brand, we have our Colours of OBLU portfolio. And today I'll be training you guys on OBLU Select Sangeli.
Super. Thank you, Emma. Take us to paradise.
I'll just share my screen. Here we go. So hopefully everybody can see my screen now. So within the Colours of OBLU brand in the Maldives, we actually have 4 properties in total. We have OBLU Select Sangeli, which I'll be training you on today. Then we also have our other OBLU Select Lobogili Resort, which is an adult-only resort, very private, very quiet, small and romantic. And then we also have OBLU Nature Helengeli by Sentido, which is a 4-star superior resort, which is excellent for snorkeling and diving, has one of the best reefs in the Maldives. And then we also have our family-friendly lead-in hotel, which is OBLU Experience Isle of Fushi, which is really good for family and friends and comes in at a really competitive rate. All of them are accessed by speedboat transfers, and we always include the price of the transfers in the price of the holiday. So moving on to OBLU Select Sangeli. So you can see here how beautiful this island is. So it's a really chic, a really trendy island. We have our own house reef at Sangeli, and it really, really does look like the picture looks here. So we have our main part of Sangeli, which is this island here, which is the main area in Sangeli. But it also comes in 2 parts. So while this island is great for the families, we've got the slide onto the sea that you can see here. We have 2-bedroom villas here as well, and the family club situated here. We also have an adult-only area by day, which is called One Banyan Island, which is this area at the top that you can see here, like a little separate private island. And guests just access that by the walkway along the water villas here. So Sangeli is a 5-star resort, and it's a premium all-inclusive plan that we include within the all-inclusive experience here. And the all-inclusive plan is called the Serenity Plan. We're actually located in North Mali Atoll, which is a 50-minute speedboat transfer from the airport. So as I said, it's included within the price of the holiday. There's no hidden costs to get there at all, and it's always free. So it's a nice transfer, easy for families to get over as well when they've got small children, they haven't got to get on the seaplane. Speedboat, really quick and easy. The resort itself has 137 villas in total. So it's not a very large island. I'd say it's a medium-sized island. You can do a nice walk around the island in about 30 minutes. So everything's really accessible if you wanted to do a whole tour of the island. We do also cater well for families. We have a selection of honeymoon ocean villas here as well. We have 6 of those in total. We also have 3 restaurants plus 4 bars. So there's plenty of variety for everybody while they're staying here as well. And one of the bars is our pop-up bar, which is the Rock Bar located at the end of Sangeli. Really beautiful here. You can watch the sunset go down while having a cocktail. We've got like swing seats in the sea. So really good for the Instagram pictures over there as well. The main part of Sangeli has our main pool area. And we also have a little children's pool next to the main pool as well. And then we have an adult-only pool, which is located on our island, One Banyan Island as well. So there really is something for everybody. We also have an excellent spa here as well. And of course, the family-friendly children's club as well, which is completely included in the plan. So children can stay there free of charge. And that's from the ages of 4 to 12. The children's club also has its own swimming pool. It's really cute. I was just there last week, actually, and we did an inspection. The pool's got its own like slide going in the sea. Then there's breakout rooms for the children, and they always have lots of different activities and things like that going on. So to give you an idea of what Sangeli looks like on the map, this is obviously the main part of the island, and then One Banyan Island, our adult-only area. So where you can see this yellow dotted line on the map here, this is where our house reef sits. So it's really accessible if you've got families that want to go out snorkeling from the beach, or if you've got customers staying in the water villas on this side of the island, then as long as they're facing the reef, then it's also really quick and easy. Or if they're facing lagoon side, they can just swim under the water villas and access the reef from there. The end of the island, where I mentioned the rock bar, where you can watch the sunsets going down, that's situated just here, and that's where the rock bar is. So all guests are greeted on arrival at Sangeli with a warm Maldivian welcome and a glass of fizz on arrival. It's really easy for your customers to check in at Sangeli because we have our own app. So if your customer downloads the app before arrival, they can log in with their booking reference and check in, add everybody's passports, and then there's actually no check-in process on arrival because you've actually done it before you get there. So you just get given your key and then whisked off to your room. The leading room type here are the beach villas at Sangeli, and they're really, really beautiful. They're opposite a lovely stretch of beach, as you can see here. They're also very spacious in terms of size. So this is what the exterior view of the beach villa looks like. Everybody has their own sun loungers outside that they can relax and chill out on during the day. The interiors also have the gorgeous 4-poster bed that you can see here. So this room type, the lead-in room, it actually sleeps a maximum of 2 adults plus 2 children up to the age of 12, or 3 adults plus 1 child. And the children are all allocated either on an extra bed in the room, and the sofa bed, you can't quite see it, but that's in the corner here. That can also be converted to an extra bed as well for the children. Through these doors here, there's a large dressing area, so plenty of space. And then the bathrooms are a really big selling point for Sangeli. They're really beautiful for a lead-in room type. Lovely twin sinks that you can see here at the side, showers in the middle, and then the bathtub at the back. So these are really, really gorgeous bathrooms. You have to see them to believe how good they are. And the room type up from that one are our beach villas with pools. So they're exactly the same in terms of size and style inside. They literally just have the pool, and they're on the other side of the island, so the opposite side facing the beach villas. You can see the interior of what it looks like. And this is the sofa area that can be converted to that extra bed that I mentioned as well. We also have our 2-bedroom beach suites at Sangeli. So these are perfect for larger families and families that want that little bit more space and privacy. So good if you've got families that are actually traveling with teenagers as well, because they do have a completely separate bedroom in this room type. So this can sleep a maximum of 2 adults plus 4 children, or 3 adults plus 3 children, or even 4 adults plus 2 children. So if you did have older teenagers within the room, then this room is perfect for them. Or if you had even 2 couples traveling, then this room would be ideal. So again, similar in terms of style inside. The main bedroom has the queen size bed that you can see here. And then the second bedroom has twin beds. These are full-size beds, so adults can sleep on these beds as well. And you can see obviously the door interconnects to the next room just there, and it can be locked for privacy if you wanted it to be. Everybody has their own TV in their bedrooms, and there's 2 bathrooms in this room type as well. And then the living area at the front, this can also have extra beds if there are other children sharing the room as well. And then the bathrooms are in the same style as well. So they're both outdoor-indoor bathrooms, which are very popular and known for in the Maldives. This is an aerial shot of the water villas. So the water villas are really beautiful at Sangeli. So we have water villas with pool and water villas without pool. So the ones with pool on the lagoon side and the ones without pool are situated on the reef side. And actually, if you to price this one up, it isn't that much more expensive to upgrade from the beach villa to the water villa. You can see just how lovely and vibrant the reef is from this picture of this aerial shot here. Really good for snorkeling Sangeli, as I said. The water villas again all have the lovely 4-poster bed. These sleep a maximum of 3 adults, or they can accommodate 2 adults plus 1 child. But the customers would have to sign a disclaimer in resort that they'll look after the children while they're staying in the water villa. The view from the decking area, so this is obviously the water villa without pool. You can just see where the sea turns that lovely dark blue colour here. This is where the reef sits, so really easy to swim out and do the snorkeling from there. And then another view of the bedroom area. The rooms all have the glass bottom part that you can see there to look at the fish underneath. And again, the bathrooms here are pretty special as well. They're really spacious with the big bathtubs and twin sinks and shower. And obviously the water villas with pool. So the water villas with pool look exactly the same. They just literally have the pool. And then if you do have honeymooners that are interested in Sangeli, this room type are our Honeymoon Select Ocean Villas. These are really spacious and really private, obviously for couples only, this room type. Very different in terms of style to the other rooms that you've seen. So the round shaped bed with the pink bedding. The ceiling also retracts at night in this room, so you can stargaze and look at the stars while you're in bed in the evening, which is quite romantic. The bathrooms are also very different. You can see in the red romantic vibe that they have here. And the pool areas are really private. So you could be relaxing here during the day and literally be in complete privacy. They also come with their own additional benefits. So all guests receive their own butler. They receive honeymoon benefits on arrival, and they can also dine in any of our a la cartes as many times as they want when they're staying in this room type. So moving on to the main facilities at Sangeli. So this image here is of the Sangs, which is of our main pool and bar area. So this is where all the action happens during the day and during the evening. The bar area is situated just here, and there's an undercover section. Obviously, you've got the big main pool here, which is really easy to swim out from and also do snorkeling. This is the little children's dipping pool here that you can see. And then obviously the slide that goes straight into the sea, which is fun for all the family to enjoy. We do have further activities at Sangeli as well. So we have beach volleyball that all guests can participate in. We include non-motorised water sports in the plan, so kayaks, pedalboards and things like that. So paddleboards even. So that's great for guests that want to do water sport activities while they're on holiday and keep a bit active. And the view from the actual bar bit looking out to sea there, you can see really, really gorgeous views. So in terms of what's included in the all-inclusive plan, as I mentioned, we call it the Serenity Plan, and this is a luxury all-inclusive package. So we have 3 restaurants. The Courtyard, which is our main restaurant, which is open for breakfast, lunch and dinner. We have all live cooking here, all different themes every night. Everything's cooked fresh in front of you. For lunch, we even have a guy on the salad bar who mixes up your own salad and you get to choose your own dressing. So everything's really fresh and tastes really, really good. Every Friday night, we have a gala dinner night here, which is like a Maldivian night. So all the a la cartes close and it's just this restaurant that's open. And then we have a big Maldivian show on in the evening, which is great for everybody to get involved with. We also have Just Grill, which is one of our a la carte restaurants, and Just Walk, which is our contemporary Pan-Asian a la carte restaurant. So those 2 restaurants are located on our adult-only area, One Banyan Island, and they're all included based on length of stay. So Banyan Island is adult only until 6 p.m. in the evening. And then after 6 p.m, children can also go to One Banyan Island and they can dine in the a la carte restaurants as well. And they have 2 separate sit-ins. So an earlier sit-in that the children will go and dine on, and then a later sit-in, which is just for the adults. So the a la carte restaurants are included based on length of stay. So if you're staying for up to 3 nights, 1 meal is included. 7 nights, 2 meals are included, or 8 to 11 nights, then a total of 3 meals are included. If you're staying from 12 nights above, then 4 meals will be included. So basically, the longer you can get your customers to stay, then the more meals they'll receive. And then in addition to our restaurants, we also serve local snacks around the pool. That's from 4 till 6:30. This is a image of what the Courtyard looks like. So this is our all-day dining restaurant that I mentioned. It's actually split into 3 different areas, so you kind of feel like you've been in a different restaurant every evening for dinner. It's really well laid out. This is what it looks like during the day. Lovely to have your breakfast sitting at the front there, looking out to the gorgeous views over the ocean. It's quite trendy Sangeli, as I mentioned. So you can see from the design here, there's a bit of a chic vibe going on. So also nice to dine in this area for dinner. And then this is One Banyan Island, so our adult only area. So we have the infinity pool here. So, and this is great if you have got customers traveling with young children and they just want a bit of time to themselves. They can put the children in the kids club and they can go and enjoy a relaxing afternoon around One Banyan Island. We do also serve food around here during the day that is also included in the all-inclusive plan. It's like a a beach snack menu. So there'll be burgers, fish and chips, fresh salads and things like that. And that's all included within the all-inclusive plan. And it just saves going back to the main island to the buffet restaurant for lunch. These are just some of the food examples of what's on offer at Just Grill and Just Wok. I have just returned from Sangeli myself, and I can say the food at the a la carte is absolutely outstanding. In terms of beverages, it's all premium drinks that are included in the price of the plan. There's over 16 different cocktails on the menu and different mocktails and things like that. All soft drinks are included, all hot drinks and things like that. We also offer an overwater gym, which can be used by anyone. That's also included in the plan. And then we also offer activities such as yoga and Pilates and Zumba in the pool. So there's always lots going on for people to interact with. I've already covered the kids club and One Banyan Island, which is our adult only area. And the Rock Bar, as you know, is situated at the end of the island, which is perfect for the sunsets. In addition to that, we do include the non-motorised water sports that I mentioned, but we also include complimentary use of all snorkeling equipment. So again, if you are travelling with families as well and have a lot of luggage, it's really good. You don't have to put all your snorkeling gear with you. You can use that from the dive centre when you get to Sangeli. Also for everybody, we also include one complimentary snorkeling trip during your stay and also a complimentary sunset fishing trip during your stay. And the fishing trip's really good as well. So you don't have to actually fish if you don't want to. You can just get on the boat and enjoy the lovely Maldivian sunsets in the evening. So the Sang's main pool bar, this is what you can see here. So again, this is quite in a trendy style and vibe. We've got the lovely swing seats hanging from the ceiling here. In the evening, this is where the entertainment takes place. So we'll either have like a band on or do crab racing for the children and things like that. So it has got quite a nice vibe, the Sang's bar. The adult only area, as I mentioned, adult only from sunrise to sunset. In addition, within our all-inclusive plan, which is a really good selling point for your customers, we do include one spa treatment for every 4-night stay. So the longer you stay with us, the more spa treatments you receive. So if you book a customer for 8 nights, for example, then they'll get 2 free spa treatments included. It's a 45-minute spa treatment, and it's included for both couples, not children, obviously, but the couples will receive that. So again, if they stay for 12 nights, then they'll each receive 3 spa treatments per person. So a really great selling point. And obviously, we do have the children's club. So those traveling with young children, pop the children in the children's club and then go off and get your couple's spa treatment. Is quite a nice romantic thing to do while you're on holiday. Lastly, but by no means least, we also include the mini bar in the price of the holiday, which is restocked daily, and that has rosé wine, white wine, red wine, and also soft drinks and snacks included in that, which is replaced daily. And Sangeli as well, really good for its snorkeling. We are close to a number of top dive sites as well. So our expert dive team, if you've got your PADI certificate, they can take you out on the dives and things like that. And all excursions and things can also be booked while in resort. So I do have a quick video of Sangeli, which I'll play for you all now. So that's the end of my presentation on OBLU Select Sangeli. I hope you all enjoyed it and have now learned enough to be able to sell this to your clients.
I am nodding my head. Absolutely. That was incredible. Loving the beaches, loving the experience. And the key is obviously to spend more nights there and you get more meals included.
Yeah,
Or
the longer you
more
stay.
gourmet restaurants, yeah. Super
It's a no-brainer.
It looks incredible. And yeah, the beaches, you was getting a lot of love hearts and a lot of attention on that one. So thank you. If anybody's got any questions for Emma, please pop them into the Q&A and we will answer those very shortly. You've got a few there asking, when can we go on a fam trip? So I will leave that for you to answer in a wee while.
Yeah.
So thank you, Emma, very much. We're now leaving Maldives. We're heading over to another paradise in Cancun and we've got Ari. Ari, it's all yours.
Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm going to share my screen. Please excuse me a moment. Perfect. Well, I'll be introducing Marriott Cancun, an all-inclusive resort. I am really glad to share that this is the first hotel of the Marriott brand in the world that is managed by Marriott that brings the all-inclusive concept. Our property is located in Cancun, Mexico, only 15 minutes away from Cancun International Airport, which makes it very convenient and fast to get here. It also has a walking distance from many restaurants, shopping malls, and it's close to many of our most iconic parks as well. This building has always been a Marriott property, but before it was entirely renovated last year, it used to be a European plan hotel. On March 2023, it was closed completely for 1 year and reopened on March this year as an all-inclusive resort. All the facilities have been renovated, from the lobby to all the rooms and ballrooms, and even some restaurants and amenities were built from zero in order to create a more complete experience for the families. Starting with the new lobby entrance, this one didn't exist before. It was completely built from scratch. The main purpose was to improve the main view of the hotel, and an outdoor seating area was also added to complement the arrival experience. This is a beachfront resort, and from the moment that you get inside of the building, you will see an impressive view of the Caribbean Sea. We are very privileged to have what I like to call a private beach. Even though beaches are not really private here in the destination, the closest public entrance is located about 3 miles away from the resort, so you definitely will not experience a crowded beach. These are some pictures of the renovations made to the lobby, including the lobby bar. It has been entirely refurnished and redecorated. Continuing with the facilities, our resort has 38 suites, all of them with a king-size bed and a connecting door to a standard room with 2 double beds. Due to the U-shape and layout of the building, we also have 295 rooms with a stunning ocean view from the window. In total, this property owns 450 rooms, all of them with a private balcony. The previous design of the rooms was definitely improved, starting from the hallways. We added to all of the entrances these light color wood frames with a nice modern design. And we also got rid of the do not disturb cards. And instead we added some new digital panels where you can request the housekeeping service or advise to not disturb just by pushing a button from the inside of the room. Basically, what we wanted to achieve in this renovation was to bring the tropical atmosphere inside of the room, adding some blue shades to the color palette of the interiors. And we also got rid of the carpets and added floors with a sand-like texture. And you will also find some palm trees painted in the walls. We also replaced the dark wood furniture for a lighter color. We added some sliding doors and kept the closets as open as possible in order to create a sense of a bigger space. You will also find some of our suites equipped with double sinks, separated showers in WC, and bathtubs as well. So these are some pictures of the suites, like the double sink. There are some pictures from the of the property from above. This one is part of the building facing the beach. And after this one, we have the one facing the lagoon side. This is the main entrance, and this is the main facilities. Other great additions to the property are the pools. We used to have only one main pool, and now we still have the main pool, but we added an infinity pool for adults only, and we also added a water park and a lazy river for the little ones. Additional to this, we have built a terrace facing the pool side that can be used for events and shows. And below, we have added a restaurant that I will talk about in a moment. So this is the terrace. Here, we are planning to have entertainment above the terrace. And this one here is one of our restaurants. Now, moving forward to the gastronomic offer, we have 11 different concepts to choose from. The first one is Hana. This is open for breakfast in the morning, and it opens again in the evening for dinner. This one offers Polynesian food in the evenings. The second restaurant is Casa Madre, which is also open in the mornings for breakfast and reopens in the evenings with an authentic Mexican menu offer. The difference between these two places in the morning is that Hana offers a traditional American kind of international breakfast buffet, and Casa Madre offers a Mexican buffet option with a station dedicated to prepare handmade tortillas and multiple Mexican bites. The next one is Ono, which offers Japanese cuisine with teppanyaki and izakaya concepts. The teppanyaki is the only outlet where you need reservations. For all of the rest of the restaurants, you don't need to make reservation at all. Only this one, because we only have 4 tables for the teppanyaki. Next, we have Press Start, our sports bar. This restaurant offers American food options. It also has karaoke nights and arcade games for the teenagers mostly. Here you will find entertainment options for all ages, but yeah, mostly for teenagers. The next one is our signature restaurant, Mo's. Personally, my favorite one, because of the beautiful story behind it. So before the Marriott family started with the hotels, they used to have restaurants before, and this one is has a concept as an honor to one of the restaurants that they used to have in the past. The concept of this restaurant is it's like a burgers and shakes place from the 50s, but with a beautiful and impressive ocean view. The next one is Sagbe, located at the edge of the beach. This one offers cuisine options from the local area. Then we have Pizzeria 750 that offers grab and go options, and it's open all day from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. We also have Organic NCO Bakery Coffee Shop. And then we have La Isla. This one has 3 food options. La Isla is the restaurant located right next to the main pool that offers international food. And this one also has another option that is Cevicheria, located by the adults pool, that offers fresh seafood options. And by last, we have Botanica, that is the restaurant that I showed you earlier in the presentation, that is below the terrace. This restaurant is located under the events terrace, and it offers healthy food options with local ingredients. Moving to the entertainment options, we have a team dedicated to innovate with activities that change every week. Some of these activities are the following. Sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I had an activity plan attached. Well, we have a plan for the entertainment in general for the hotel. We also have the entertainment plan for the kids club. We also have the the fitness plan, and they change every week. The fitness center, well, these are the pictures of the restaurants that I mentioned before. This one is the one that offers seafood options. This one is the Mexican one. This is the signature restaurant Moe's, the burgers and shakes. This one is part of the pool bar. This one is Sagbe, the one that offers local food. This is our sports bar with the arcade games. This one is Ono with the teppanyaki tables and izakaya. This is our 750 pizzeria that offers the grab and go options. And we also have some spaces in the property designed to have pop-up activities. And the fitness center is another part of the resort that was built from zero, and it is equipped with machines of all types, as you may see in the picture. And I would like to finish this presentation by saying that we are really excited to team up with Camp Club and to open our kids club. This is not a company from Marriott. We actually made a partnership. And this company operates in the United States in about 9 cities with a focus on sensory and visual activities for the kids. They are experts in this field and are also partners with big names like Disney, Universal Studios, and the BBC. So this will be their first camp club internationally, and it will be in the first Marriott property all-inclusive in the world. And that will be everything. Thank you so much.
Hello, sorry, my internet is very slow at the moment. Ari, thank you very, very much for the presentation. So I presume that everybody likes it by all of the love hearts and attention that we was getting from it. So let's go now to the Q&A. So Sarah has asked for Emma. Can you eat at the a la carte restaurants at lunchtime, or is that classed as one of your a la carte visits? Very good question, Sarah.
So you can eat in the a la cartes at lunchtime, but it would be classed as one of your visits. So you could choose to dine there for lunch or dinner. But the lunch menu around the adult-only pool is very, very good as well. So it's nice to try the, so like the burgers and the chips and the salads that are included. It is nice to have that option. But the actual meals from the fine dining restaurants, it would be classed as one of your inclusion meals.
Okay, super. Thank you very much. Are there any fam trip offers, or what do we need to do to get a fam trip? This is a question for you again, Emma.
So we do a number of fam trips with tour operators and also agents as well. So yeah, so normally we do them based on the best sellers basically for our products. So the more atmosphere and colours of OBLU you sell, the better chance you have of going on a fam trip. We do also offer trade rates as well, and they're May to October for anybody who is planning their own visit and would also like to go on holiday.
Super, thank you very much. Andrea's asked, can we have the video for sharing on social media? So I presume when you do the follow-up, you will send all of the links and copies of things like that.
Yeah, that's perfect. I will do.
Super, thank you. Are the motorized water equipment available for rent?
Yes, so there are things like jet skis and things like that that are available for rent while in resort. There's lots of activities. There's even a glass bottom boat at Sangeli, which I should have mentioned actually, because that's perfect for children as well who don't do the snorkeling. They can pay and do the glass bottom excursion and see the fish as well and all the marine life.
Awesome. Sarah has asked, for 7 nights, would they still get 1 spa treatment?
Yes, so if they're staying for 7 nights, they'd still get 1 spa treatment because they're there for the minimum 4 nights. However, I'd always encourage you to try and upsell to 8 nights and sell it in that they'll get their extra spa treatment included. So they'd get two spas included, basically, as a nice upsell.
Yep, for sure. Okay, so Dominique's asked, Emma, what would be the best way to book your properties? Is there an agent site to book directly, or do we use tour operators?
So tour operators, everybody in the UK sells Sangeli, pretty much all the biggies. And also we work via Hummingbird. If anyone books via Hummingbird, that's also another way to book our products.
Okay, thank you very much. Ari, did you say all the rooms are kings connecting to a double bed?
No, actually, all of our suites have a king size bed and connect to our room with 2 double beds, but we also have standard rooms with 2 double beds only, without the
Okay.
connection.
Super, thank you very much. Brittany's asked you, Ari, as well, for the Marriott presentation, is there a way to get the photos and or videos to promote the upgrade of the hotel? Would you be able to, again, send what you have with your photo links? I know you haven't got a video yet, have you? You still that's still work in progress. But would you be able to send it over with a follow-up?
Yes, absolutely. We actually got a team to make the pictures a few weeks ago, and they are in the last stages of the editing, so we can share with you the updated real pictures instead of the renders.
Brilliant. Thank you very, very much. Okay, I don't think there's any questions that we've missed. If you've popped it into chat, though, we may have done. So always make sure you pop your questions into the Q&A. Okay, so I'm going to thank everybody for attending today, and thank you massively to Ari and Emma. Apologies in advance for Carlos. He has not attended today, and he always does. So I'm sure some things happened technically that's prevented him from coming on today. So now we're going to get to the part of the day that I love, where we go and test everybody and see who is the fastest finger. So if everybody can go to chat, make sure that your drop down says everyone. So as a reminder, everybody on the webinar today gets 1 prize draw point. If you are the fastest finger with the correct answer, you get 10 points. I leave it to Ari and Emma to decide who the winner is. I'll just shout the answers out and who's given the answers. And then I will let you know tomorrow who all of the winners are. So Emma, you went first. Would you like to fire away with your question? So everybody in chat, drop down everyone. Over to you, Emma.
Okay. So what is the minimum night stay that you have to stay to qualify for your spa? I think people answered before I finished as well. They knew what I was going to say.
Okay, so Carol said, hang on, we'll go back up to the top. Carol said 4. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes, it's 4 nights.
Perfect. Carol, you've got your 10 points. Okay. Ari, please tell me yours doesn't have a number that's going to start with 4. But I've already, don't worry, I've got the last person.
All right, so the question for the Marriott would be, what is our signature restaurant?
What is your signature restaurant?
Oh, there it is.
Okay, so going back up to the top, Danny said Mus.
Yes, that's correct.
Is that correct? Danny, you have your 10 points. Okay, so big thank you, everybody. I will send out a full copy of the recording and the contact details of Ari and Emma. It will be hopefully tomorrow because I'm still stuck in Dubai at the moment. So I'll get back home, I think, hopefully tomorrow morning. So I'll send it over as soon as I possibly can. Thank you to Emma and Ari for the great presentations. And don't forget, these guys are trade friendly. They want to work with you. So it's always great to have the support of our partners. So please do send any business you can their way. And as well, Marriott have the amazing reward program on My Booking Rewards. So don't forget, if you're not already signed up, to go and join that. Thank you, guys. It was great to see you all. And thanks, Ari and Emma. You're amazing. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks for joining. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.